Thank you for your interest in becoming an ABC of Wisconsin approved apprenticeship training sponsor. Registered apprenticeships are amazing training programs, and employers are the key component. Because of this, it is important to ABC that our approved trainers have all of the information needed for a quality program. In this video, we'll be taking a few minutes to go through the requirements for approval, the approval process, and employers' responsibilities while training apprentices. Associated Builders and Contractors of Wisconsin Apprenticeship and Training Trust has been training apprentices for over 35 years, and we partner with hundreds of companies across the state to provide premium apprenticeships. Currently, we have over 2,000 apprentices in 12 different trades across the state. The State of Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development Bureau of Apprenticeship Standards oversees the ABC program, and many of the rules and regulations are dictated by them. Effective January 2024, all ABC of Wisconsin approved trainers starting new apprentices need to be members of ABC of Wisconsin. Aside from training apprentices, there's many benefits to membership, including a free safety and hazardous communication program, discount programs, networking opportunities, and so much more. To learn more about membership, please visit us at www.abcwi.org and click on our membership tab. To get started, click Start Your Membership or contact the ABC office and we'll get you in touch with our membership director. Companies who train their employees through the ABC of Wisconsin Apprenticeship Program must meet the following requirements. As previously mentioned, they must be a member of ABC of Wisconsin. They must have been in business for at least 1 year and must be financially reliable. The state will be verifying years in business by the federal ID number. They must have a written safety and hazardous communication program plan in place and have regular safety meetings. Safety is the #1 priority in our program. If the company does not currently have safety and hazardous communication program in place, they're encouraged to either contact their insurance company, who may be able to help, or ABC Wisconsin members receive a free personalized safety and HazCom program with their paid membership. Employers must train in the full scope of the trade. Apprentices will need to receive training in all parts of the trade as stated by their apprenticeship contract. If a company cannot provide the well-rounded training in all areas of the contract, the company will not be approved to train. Companies will be sent a copy of the detailed apprenticeship requirements upon request and prior to the approval committee meeting. Employers must comply with all applicable local, state, and federal laws, as well as apprenticeship licensing requirements. Additionally, the recruitment, selection, employment, and training of apprentices during the apprenticeship shall be without discrimination because of race, color, religion, national origin, sex, age, creed, handicap, marital status, ancestry, sexual orientation, arrest record, conviction record, or membership in the military forces of the United States or this state. The first step in the process to becoming an approved trainer is to fill out the employer application. Please visit us at abcwi.org and click on Education and Apprenticeship. From there, click Become a Trainer. On the Become a Trainer website, you will find a link to our online employer application. If easier, please contact the ABC office to request a paper copy of the form. Filling out the sponsoring employer application is fairly easy, but please be aware that incomplete or incorrect information can delay the application process. The form starts out by asking your basic contact information, the trade you will be training apprentices in, and, as previously discussed, we will need verification of what year the business started, the company's federal ID number, and your unemployment compensation number. From there, we are looking for the names of who to contact in the company. The primary contact is typically either an owner or top manager who ABC might need to reach out to for various reasons associated with the company. This name may or may not be different than the apprentice program communication contact. This is the main person who will be sending correspondence to in regard to the apprentice. Many times this is someone in the office who would be the main contact for apprenticeship grades, hours, and communication with the apprentice. If you are training in a licensed trade like plumbing, electrical, or sprinkler fitting, please list the master license holder name and number for your company. Midway down on the form, we're asking the number of skilled craftspersons, journeypersons, and/or masters presently employed by your company in the trade you are being approved for. This information will help us understand your current skilled worker to apprentice ratio. The state dictates a minimum ratio of 1 skilled worker for every 1 apprentice, and you will not be allowed to contract more apprentices than you have skilled workers. Each time you add an apprentice, we will ask you to verify how many skilled workers you currently employ. As we talked about earlier, we're going to need a letter on company letterhead verifying that your company has a written safety and hazardous communication program in place. The letter can be uploaded to the form by clicking Choose File. If you do not currently have a safety and hazardous communication program, you will be asked if you would like ABC of Wisconsin to contact you about creating one. At the bottom of the form, please list the name of the person you are ready to sponsor in the apprenticeship program if you have one. If you do not currently have an employee that you're ready to sponsor in the apprenticeship, please leave that space blank. Lastly, please confirm the form's accuracy and digitally sign. When done, please click Submit. Once the employer application is received, ABC will review the submitted materials and reach out to your company if anything is missing. If you are a new member with ABC, our membership director will reach out to you as well. Once everything has been received, your company will be invited to a local advisory committee meeting for approval. ABC will send you the apprenticeship standards, wage map, and trade information sheet, which should be reviewed and understood prior to the committee meeting to make sure that you know all of the rules and responsibility as an apprenticeship training sponsor. At the committee meeting, the committee will ask the company representative questions to ensure understanding of obligations within the apprenticeship program. Although the apprentice is an employee of your company, the apprenticeship is a partnership between your company, the apprentice, the ABC committee, and the Bureau of Apprenticeship Standards. Within the apprenticeship, there will be times when we ask about job performance and progression in the program. Similarly, ABC will also stay in contact with you if there's any concerns on our end. If you have an employee that you want to sponsor in the apprenticeship, he or she does not have to wait to submit their paperwork into ABC for approval. You are both welcome to work on your applications at the same time. Understandably, though, your apprentice cannot be fully contracted until your company is approved to train. Approved trainers with ABC can also obtain a list of people who have pre-qualified for the apprenticeship but are still looking for a company to sponsor him or her. The applicant would go through your normal hiring practices, and you would want to work with this new employee for a bit before starting him or her in the apprenticeship. Let's take a moment to go over a few of those basic employer responsibilities that we discussed. First, the Bureau of Apprenticeship Standards sets a skilled wage rate, and the different rates are determined by the different apprenticeship trades. The company must agree to pay the apprentice the minimum apprentice wage rate to attend both work and paid-related instruction classes. Each trade map is divided into 6 regions for Wisconsin, which is based on the average pay scale of a skilled worker in that region. These rates are adjusted periodically by the Bureau of Apprenticeship Standards, and you will be notified when they change. Apprentices are paid a percentage of this rate, and as an apprentice progresses in the program and completes requirements, their rate increases. These rates are minimums, and employers can pay above these rates. This is the base hourly rate that the employer must pay and cannot be adjusted for benefits. Another of the basic responsibilities is regarding paid-related instruction. Depending on your trade, classes will either be held during the day in the traditional school year or during the winter months during block training. As previously discussed, apprentices must be paid their normal hourly wage to attend class. Unfortunately, work is not an excuse for missing class, and you must allow apprentices to attend their classes. If attending the paid-related instruction classes at a technical college, ABC will contact the school regarding enrollment. There may be an additional form that needs to be filled out depending on the school. From there, you and your apprentices will be notified of when classes will be held. There are additional required supplemental classes which vary by trade called unpaid related instruction courses. Common requirements are first aid, CPR, OSHA. Employers are not required to pay apprentices to attend. It is the responsibility of the apprentice to register and pay for unpaid related instruction classes. Since this is a training program, apprentices do need to be supervised. Apprentices must be trained under the supervision of a skilled trade persons employed by the sponsoring employer in the respective trade. Apprentices require on-the-job supervision to ensure thorough, safe training. Apprentices cannot supervise other apprentices. Please contact the ABC office if you have a question who qualifies as a skilled journey level worker. Tuition is the responsibility of the apprentice. Many employers do choose to pay tuition or reimburse depending on grades. ABC of Wisconsin does not get involved in any agreements between employers and apprentices regarding tuition. Thanks so much for spending a few minutes with us. Contact ABC today with any additional questions you may have. You can call us at 800-829-9926, email us at apprenticeship@abcwi.org, or visit us at abcwi.org/become-a-trainer. We look forward to working with your company to help train the next generation of craft professionals.